Before you can break out of prison, you must realize you are locked up. In 1970, Dr. Bruce Alexander came up with an interesting experiment that displays us the power of drugs. A rat was placed in a cage and given two choices, food or drugs. In a small empty cage, a rat sniffs at two bottles, one filled with pure water, the other laced with drugs. Alone in a cage, with nothing to do, the rat would choose drugs again and again until addiction took its life. The pull of addiction seems absolute, overpowering. But is it really the drug that traps the rat, or is it the isolation? This experiment shaped how we understand addiction. But what happens when the cage disappears? Dr. Bruce Alexander had a different idea. He created Rat Park, a world where rats weren't isolated but could roam, socialize, play, and live naturally. The Rat Park had the same two choices of water and drugs. The result? In Rat Park, the same rat ignored the drugs. Even when they drank, they didn't obsess, they never overdosed, the need to escape had vanished, they had something better than drugs. Connection, purpose, and community. They drink plain water, play, and live freely. The addiction disappears, replaced by purpose, connection, and joy. Could it be that the key to breaking free isn't just willpower, but the world we live in? We've seen this in our own lives as well. When we are alone, disconnected, the pull of addiction was relentless. But when we start doing rat things, embracing life, building connections, enjoying simple pleasures, the need for escape faded. A human world, yet the same story. A person sits alone in a dark room staring at a bottle. The silence is heavy, the pull of escape overwhelming. Isolation fuels addiction, just like the lonely rats in the cage. But then, something changes. A shift. A step outside. The warmth of the sun, the sound of laughter, friends, family, shared meals, real connection. And suddenly the need to escape fades. Addiction isn't just about substances, it's about the cages we build. And the key? It's connection, purpose, and life itself. This isn't just about rats, it's about us. It's about the walls we build around ourselves. And freedom? Freedom is found in connection, in purpose, in living. Break out of the cage. Choose life. Freedom is found in community, in hobbies, trying new things. It is in family and friends. This is what freedom feels like. It's not just about breaking free from addiction, it's about breaking free from isolation. We are not meant to live in cages. We are meant to connect, to love, to grow. Every step forward is a step away from the darkness. Every connection is a key that unlocks the door. So, break out of the cage, choose life, reach out, connect, live, because in community, we find true freedom. Connection is the antidote, isolation is the cage. Break away the walls,